Today, I want to talk about separate property versus marital property. A lot of people don't know what that means when you're going through a divorce, and I'm going to tell you what it means today. Separate property are assets that you owned prior to the date of your marriage. If you were smart prior to getting married, you would keep those separate bank accounts separate, okay? So everything you owned, including a house, your retirement, that car, your muscle car, your coin collection, your magic cards, whatever, so long as you owned them before the date of marriage, that's considered your separate property. So when you're going through a divorce, the best thing you can do is make a list of everything that you owned prior. That would also include if you had receipts to establish the date that you actually purchased it. Or if you were given it as an inheritance, you would also maybe find the will, or there might be a date of a canceled check, anything like that. Okay, so that's separate property. Separate property then can become marital property once you're married. So say you bought a house and you're going through the divorce, but you owned it prior to the date of the divorce action. Well, and you paid 10 years, say, of the mortgage. Well, there's still another 10 years left. Well, every dollar you put into that house is considered now marital. So the court is going to want to carve up your separate property portion, whatever the equity was up to that date, and then they're going to take that marital portion. So it becomes more of a mathematical calculation. So a lot of women have this belief, what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine. It doesn't work that way. For example, a woman gets an inheritance because her parent passed away. Well, she puts that into a bank account, and I'll even use date before marriage. Well, that money's sitting there. Well, then she continues to keep her bank account separate, but now after the date of marriage, she starts putting in all of her paychecks or whatever, her business income. Well, guess what? Now she commingled, she mixed the batter up. Now you're not going to be able to tell what the inheritance was versus what her income from her employment. So when they talk about separate becoming marital, that's just one example. So please find an attorney that can do math, or at least put you on the right path to determine what the classification of your property is. Separate, marital, a combination. So good luck with the search. This is Tina Bennett.